Hello! Oh my God. I should stop hitting myself. I mean, I've hit this thing like 3 times with my head so far, and a million times with my arm. So hello everyone, welcome to the first writing of the year. Hi Aphrodite, thanks for being here so early. I'm with Ember and Sarah today, who will take turns introducing themselves. But first of all, Happy New Year, because I haven't posted anything on my channel since last year, which was just a few days away. So yeah, hope the year started amazingly well for you, and that you're having fun so far. So now let's get into the introductions. Ember, do the honors. Ha ha ha.
Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna kill a cat for getting in my book. Hi guys, I'm Amber Craft. I don't kill cats. I'm just playing. I write paranormal romance. So.
And you can find her channel in the description down below, of course, as always. Sarah.
Hi, my name is Sarah Scheinberg. I am predominantly a horror author, and I have links down below too.
Yes, she does. She has links to her channel and to her Amazon store. I should add more links, but I always forget to add more links, like social media.
I give everybody 2 because otherwise I'm going to try to keep track of too much shit, and that's too much work.
Yeah, I mean, I copy paste all my link shit, so if I add them once, it's fine because I'll just copy paste them again.
Yeah, I have to go back and forth between a bunch of streams to find all these people, and that can be real.
I think I'm going to do something that I did for a lot of other things, which is just have a notepad with all the links and just copy whichever I need for a specific stream.
That's what I really need to be doing. But
yeah, I keep saying I'll do that, and then I don't because I keep forgetting. I should write more stuff down, like in a notepad. Like I want to do with my descriptions. Yay! It's a vicious circle. What can I say? So we're going to do 20-minute sprints today and have 10-minute breaks between them because someone is freaking out and needs to finish this book. That's why. So should we start the first one at 10 past? Are we all okay with that? Yeah, okay, cool. So what's everyone working on?
Oh, I guess I should go back to what I was working on yesterday, which is some more shit for Hell's Bend.
Yay!
I don't know that I'm going to stick to one project. I've got, I apparently figured out I lost everything I had retyped of my old novel, Unknown Revenge, so I could start figuring out what I'm going to do with it. Mm-hmm. That's halfway through. So now I'm retyping that. I'm at a point where I've got to do some research on Unknown Happiness, and then for writing that, and then I've got edits to put in for Unknown Family. So I might jump back and forth.
That's great. That's always fun, and not confusing at all. I'm working on Don't Let Go, which is the 4th book in Just Don't, my contemporary gay romance series. I want to get as many words as I can on it, and I've already spent a couple of hours working on it today. So I'm hoping I can get a good chunk of writing done during the stream, and then trick myself into writing some more post-stream before I go to bed, which may or may not work, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Anyway, this has been my best writing day of the year, and I'm not even counting what I wrote with you guys last night. That goes to Friday. And it's still the best because I've only written for 3 days and it's been always super low.
Don't worry, I hadn't written before yesterday, so I'm only at 396 for the month period.
Yeah. Apparently, kids, if you didn't know this, writing and releasing 3 books in the span of I don't know, 2 months and doing 4 covers and all that and 4 blurbs might get you burnt out, especially if you have 2 to 3 weeks of intensive physical therapy, which I did not expect would be this bad.
Yeah.
Never expected.
Yeah, because I did physical therapy before, but I only did the half hour thing, and then I did a half hour on my own at home, And I did not realize that merging those together would be so draining. But maybe I should have imagined this, because I know my physical therapist. She's like evil. No, she's just like strict and to the point, and she makes me work a lot. So yeah, that's all. What's everyone else working? Hi, Michael. Okay, cool. So you're still working on the story you were working last stream, which was in December. Like, I mean, you started that story last year, Michael. You should have finished it by now. Who cares? It's been a week. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. So, yeah, let me get this. I have the crazy app. By the way, people, I absolutely love this app.
So how do you like the paid version better than the unpaid version?
I like it a lot because I can add more projects and I have no ads. And I want to use it to track how much I work on each thing, like writing and editing and Photoshop and stuff like that, to have a better overview of everything. I like it, and I like the developer too. I think the guy is pretty fun. Okay, let's start the first session. I'm counting it down for you, Amber, so that you can start with me. So 3, 2, 1, and go. We'll see you back in 20 minutes. Dude, Alice, Alice, no. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to go off camera because my dog. I'll be back when this rings.
Okay.
Alice. Break time.
All right.
How did you guys do?
I'm still editing, so it's kind of hard to quantify it, but it's going okay.
Cool. I have to do math.
I did 212 because I had to find where I had my outline that I had taken a picture of and rewrite it because I can't find it.
But that's still good. I got 861 words.
Nice.
Thank you. How did everyone else do? Hey Dana, sorry I missed your message. Scrivener usually covers my comments when I'm writing. And I forget to check. Nice going, Michael. That's a good number. And Aphrodite did well as well.
Yeah.
We're all doing great. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, your dad shared my post. That's so cool.
My dad did?
Yeah.
My dad's good people.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Me and Michael wrote the same amount of words, so that's kind of cool.
That's funny.
Where he edited, I researched. So hey.
Yeah.
I always get real excited when like the bell rings and I look down and it's an even number. Like you've written 400 words. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I said magic.
Yeah, that's so true. Doesn't really work like that.
Even like when it's like 401, I'm just like,
yeah, I like it because I did like 601 last night and I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Right. I don't know why that's so exciting, but it is.
Yeah, when it's like as close as a round number you can get to, that's always awesome.
Right. Yeah. It's weirdly exciting because we have to get excited about something. Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm sure that's what it is.
I got work.
Something's got to work. Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
I may turn off my camera next time around and have my husband rewrap me.
Okay.
Because I've been wearing an ace bandage like around my
Is it helping?
Yeah, because when I cough, I have to like push to keep it like when you have like a stomach surgery or something. But it's just my ribs. So if you see me like doing this, it's because I'm trying to keep my cough from hurting. But I have like this lingering allergy shit. So there's still a cough, but it's not the same as the cough that actually hurt me.
Okay.
But it's just sore
still hard.
cough.
Yeah, obviously it's not helping, I imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Jesus. So I'm kind of trying this thing lately where I spend a lot less time on social media, particularly Facebook. As in, I almost never check my timeline, and either go to groups that I care about or my page when I need to post. And I mean, I kind of stay away from Twitter a lot anyway, so it's kind of helping. I feel like I'm less stressed about things. And I
feel like Facebook stresses me out and Twitter doesn't. So I understand the like point of view of this social media is just too much for my brain.
Yeah, no, sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming because there's always something people are pissed about. Not always very important. Sometimes, yes, it is. But I mean, there's so much complaining sometimes that it just gets to me.
Yeah.
And I mean, I care when it's my friends, like close friends, but I have like 3,000 something connections. And some people, that's all they post. There's nothing else.
And you also are aware that they're probably not looking for a meaningful dialogue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if you want to have a conversation, that's different. But if it's just that you're going to state the things and then tell me to shut the fuck up if I want to have a conversation about it, then what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. That's quite true, and it's annoying.
I only had Facebook before the whole AuthorTube thing because of my family, and then when my grandma passed, and now my sister's off Facebook, I'm like, I really have no reason to be on there other than AuthorTube these days. So it's gotten a whole lot easier to stay off.
I mean, Facebook has always been more about career stuff and connecting with people I knew, but it always had a bit of a work side to it. And it was more so when I started writing because most of my friends are authors. So it makes sense I'd be there, but at some point it's just a bit overwhelming. And yeah, no, like I just need a break. And it's been helping, and I mean, maybe it's not such a bad idea to sometimes just turn off your phone. I'm prone to turning it like going on silent mode these days because it just annoys me when it's always a notification or something. So I just go to silent mode and I just ignore it, and it's helping. Yeah. It's like I don't
use Facebook on my phone at all.
I have like everything on my phone because of reasons. And I do have WhatsApp because I use it to communicate. I used to use Messenger a lot more, but it's fucking up so badly that I kind of switched to WhatsApp. But some people still message me on Messenger, and I do have Facebook because, if I'm ever like during a release or something like that, I want to be able to check it if I'm not at my computer, and I don't want to always be at my computer. But I don't know how to selectively stop sound notifications. I never researched it, so, and I don't want to forget about them. So when I've had too much, it's just silent, and everything is silenced, and it's perfect, and it's great, and it's like I just don't want to deal with it now. I'm going to go put my phone on silent and forget about it. And I
have a couple of groups that actually are drama groups that I like to look at, but they don't have anything to do with like it's just like people bickering about whether or not a tattoo is nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's drama, but it's not drama that fucking matters at all.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
Yeah, like, well, I think that tattoo looks really nice. Well, I think it's garbage. Okay, you guys are having a good time.
Gives you something to
else?
laugh at every now and then.
Yeah, I mean, I like to see. It's different when you see people going nuts about things that don't matter. I think that's just funny. It's like
Right.
watching wrestling or something.
Yeah, I'm in an ink shaming group and a nail shaming group, and they're both just people being mad about nothing that matters.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're both pretty
Nail
funny.
shaming.
Oh, yeah.
God.
That's fun.
That's majestic. It sounds so interesting.
Are you guys going back or are you going up?
Going back.
Okay.
God damn. I need to check out those groups though.
You need something to laugh at, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty stupid, but they're funny.
Yeah, I can imagine they're super funny. And they kind of relax you when they see, like, you know, there's people.
Like, shame my nails, and then like 10 comments come in where somebody's actually shaming their nails, and then they delete it. But then someone else has screenshotted it, so they repost it, and they're like,
Oh, God.
bitch did a dirty delete. Let's talk about her nails still. And I'm just like, oh my
wow.
God, you guys.
I feel
Oh
sorry
my
for people.
God.
That's all they have time to do.
It's funny.
I mean, I get why they do it, but yeah, I don't know.
I need to bitch. Let's pick the stupidest thing to bitch about. Nails.
Well, yeah, I mean, and if it's in a group dedicated to that, maybe it's
Yeah.
better
Right.
than just bitching about stuff on your own timeline.
Well, I
I
say
don't
like
know.
you've got like tons of different things.
Yeah, the thing is that I can ignore most things, but I have an issue with double standards of any sort.
Yeah.
And when I see that, even if I'm now better at just not getting involved and not saying anything, it still nags at me. So it's better to just overlook, scroll past. better off not seeing it though. So yeah, that's why I have to censor myself, because I keep telling myself I don't care and it doesn't touch you, but from a point on, if you keep seeing it, if it's still pushed at you, you know, all the time, all throughout the day, it gets to the part of your brain that's kind of dormant and it's like, oh, something to latch on and ruin your dreams. Okay, time to start again. So I'm going to count it down. Oh my God, words. 3, 2, 1, go. See you all in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Break time. And math
I made
again.
progress once again, unquantifiable, but
But
it was better than
progress.
last time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. The problem is that I'm doing the logging like I did with Gryffindale, because I want to make sure that I don't have like a blonde person turned into a brunette at the end of the story.
Yeah, I know.
So
Makes
it's
sense.
just like my double checking before it's actually done. So like sometimes 3 pages is a ton of fucking typing. Sometimes 3 pages is none.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like not measurable.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I did a bit less. I only did 799 this time, which
That's
is
still a lot
still
of
pretty
words,
good.
though.
Yeah, it's still pretty good.
It's one off of our sweet spot, though.
Yeah,
it's one off
exactly
of the whole number.
Yeah. Like this morning, I did 2 hours with a break in between of 25-minute sprints, and I kind of did 1,000 plus for each of those. So yeah, I mean, I'm a bit slower now. Yeah.
So,
I'm still slower. I can still tell I'm a bit slower, but to be fair, it's 6 p.m. and I've already written. Wait. Where is it?
I was gonna say you're a ways into your damn writing day.
Almost 5,800 words. So, I'm okay.
Because I don't know what your average is, but that's a pretty good day for me.
I have no average. because I'm so all over the place. But yeah, that's a good day.
I wrote 471.
Michael, you're doing great. Don't worry. I'm super fast when I type. I really am.
I think it depends on like what part I'm at, whether I type fast or not.
Travis gets really irritated with me because I will make eye contact with him and have a whole like conversation with him while I'm typing.
Oh, God.
And he's always like, that's fucking weird.
I don't. I just, when I'm thinking, when I stop and think and there's someone in the room, I look at them as if I want to say something and then return to my stuff and then look at them again. And I know it's annoying to some people.
Yeah, that's my mom.
I said hi, Travis. He can't see me if I make weird faces over here.
When I stop typing, that's my mom's sign of like, I'm in the middle of a thought. What do you want? Or get out. I'll come find you later. And then like if I'm typing and like random thoughts, then they're great.
Yeah, and like sometimes my typing speed stays about the same, except that my typos change. So like the actual output changes, but sometimes my typos are fucking outrageous. And other times I'm typing like steady. Yeah,
no. I've noticed that when I'm tired, I have the weirdest typos ever. It's like, it's not even what was in my head. It's just a different word that kind of sounds the same that I typed out and I didn't even realize.
I have to be real careful because my number one typo is that it's turns into the tits. And it happens a lot.
Oh, wow.
I do it at work sometimes and my boss will just like laugh at me and hand it back and be like, you're going to need to change that part.
Oh my God. That's so cool. That's the best typo ever. That's the best typo ever.
My problem is this whole time I've been typing and doing edits and stuff on my laptop solely because I couldn't get to my computer. And so for the past week, I've been able to get to my computer because I told my mom, like, we've got to do this. I can't do this anymore. And so now I'm going from an ergonomic keyboard to a regular keyboard. So my typos have gotten really weird when I go back to the laptop because I'm like, oh, yay, my old keyboard. And I'm typing fast and I'm doing great. And then I go back to the laptop and I'm like, ah, crap.
Yeah,
I get it.
I have a flat style keyboard that was super cheap that I use sometimes when Travis is on stream because it doesn't click as loud.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like this.
Yeah.
And I can get used to it after a little bit. But when I first type on it, I'm like, I don't know where anything is on this thing. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, no, I get it.
I didn't realize how much I missed my ergonomic keyboard until I got back to it. And then now coming back, because I have to do the streams on the laptop because I don't have a camera on there and y'all don't want to see the mess that is now behind me instead of around me and on my desk. It's like, I don't like this anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you know, we bought an extra external camera because Travis and I were both streaming so much. And we needed a nicer one, so the one I use is the nicer one. But then like 2 months later, he got an iMac. So now we have two cameras, but only one of us needs a camera.
It's okay.
But at least now we have a backup, not great camera in case of emergencies. But
yeah,
I'm just like, we got these two cameras. By the time we fucking need the backup one, though, we won't be able to find it or it'll be broken.
Yeah, no, I have a Logitech one.
Yeah, that's what mine is.
There are several. It's C220, I think. Whatever.
I don't know. I don't know what mine is. You guys are looking all over my house now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's written on it. Oh wait, but it says here on the come on.
Mine just tells me that it's an H.
C922 Pro Stream webcam, whatever.
Oh yeah, it'll show me on here. Hold on.
Yeah, and they just released a new software for it to capture video, and
it's C615.
Oh, I think it's the one before this.
Yeah, possibly.
And
because we probably got it on sale, so it might have been right when the new one came out.
You have to check the Logitech Capture software because the way it works, you can capture your screen and input from the camera and just position them on the output. So you can like do a nice tutorials and have your face there as well, which I think is freaking cool. And if you
without
have
having to do After Effects.
Yeah, if you have two Logitech cameras, you can actually use video from both of them in the same image, which I think is brilliant. So whenever I'll have money for a second one, I'll definitely do that because I think it would help a lot with at least the art channel.
Yeah.
Because I can do both of the video for my face and the actual artwork at the same time, which is freaking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're doing art, you need that setup to be a lot different.
Yeah, I like for now I don't care. I just do either just the art or I do the art and I film an intro of myself.
Right.
I didn't really try to put my face on it, but it's nice to do it at least at the end a bit. But I think I can do that in editing. This just makes it easier, you know, because then you don't have to edit separate video for it. And the screen capture thing, I think, is freaking awesome because that works. Because I wanted to film more tutorials, but they're just such a pain to do. And I think this would work nicely. And I'm happy.
Is the screen capture only for that model, or is it all for all the HPs now?
I think the screen capture is there for any Logitech camera that supports this software. I don't think.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a anything that supports it kind of thing. But yeah, older ones probably won't. But
yeah,
I don't know if mine does, honestly.
I think it does.
Messed with it too much.
I think it does. I think you should try it.
So I'll have to look after the stream and see.
I mean, it's not terribly old. You never know. With technology, they like to do things the way they want to do them.
I mean,
they got you by the balls.
This is not the newest model either. I mean, it was out for at least a year when I got it last year.
Yeah.
So they had another one after this that was a bit more expensive and even better, but not for what I needed. I mean, I didn't do that much streaming. So the streaming I do is not so intensive.
Yeah, and when we got this, it was because Travis does a lot. And he does all that, like, laying out and shits and all that crap with his. So, like, for him, it mattered a lot more than... And our old one really was, I think, the highest it could go was, like, the step below 1080 on YouTube. I don't remember what that is, 720?
720, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I think that was as high as it could go. Yeah. Which was one of the other problems with it.
Yeah, no, this can go to 1080.
Yeah, mine's 1080 now. But the old one, I think, only goes to 720.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So it was time to upgrade, but...
we have to write again. I'll count it down.
You sound thrilled.
I am. I mean, yes and no. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. It's like I'm thrilled, but I also enjoy the conversation, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Just FYI, I just messaged CJ and said about it.
Oh, God. Breaky time.
Yay.
All right.
I only need 75 more minutes to gain a rank. Back to where I was.
Yay. I need 125 more minutes to gain another rank, so. And I already did like 215 already today, so yeah. Okay, I was doing math.
Hmm. 474.
Okay, I did 750, so it's clearly not going as great. Do you guys want to do another one before we wrap? Do you have time?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool. So we can do another one.
I did a whole 3 more words than last time.
By the way, 750, Sarah. Like, proud number.
Hey,
Sort
that's
of.
exciting.
Yeah, it is. We're such dorks. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh God. Either way, like my goal for the stream was to have at least another 2,000 words done. And I'm already over that. So even if I slow down a bit, I'm still okay. Because I started at 4,123 and I'm now at 6,533. So it's cool. It's cool.
I've only got another 1,500 words basically to hit 20,000 on this. So I'm trucking along.
That's awesome. And nice going, Michael. You did way better than the other ones.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, oh, goddamn. Oh, it's so good. Like, now that nobody can see him, Ares is, of course, asleep and passed out on the floor. No longer licking his privates. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they like to do that when you're on camera.
Not just anywhere, right where the camera's at. They know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really good at that. Oh my God, and I dread having to take him out tonight. It's been super cold. Like, oh wait, it's not that bad.
Oh, it's
it's just -4.
Oh, nice. That's what we had a week ago.
No, I don't think, because this is Celsius. So let me.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot.
Let me.
That's like.
Yeah, it's like 26 or 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I was wanting to say like 29, yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, but it was colder than that. It was -6 this morning. It's -4 now, and it's going to go to. Oh, -6 is not going to be worse than that, but it's going to get worse over the next days. So, yay. Not completely thrilled about that.
I'll take -6 Celsius over -6 Fahrenheit, which is what it was last week. But now it's like, I hate Midwest weather because it was literally when we did our last day in December, it was -4 to probably 10 degrees Fahrenheit here. And then now it's like, last night was 32 degrees and it's a high of 54 today. And I'm like,
oh,
this
wow.
is why you have
So
all 4 seasons worth of weather in your closet in the Midwest.
yeah, I think that's annoying when the weather keeps changing that much, because you can't get used to anything. But at this point, whatever break I can take from the freezing cold is fine. It's because my leg kind of hurts a bit when it gets colder. So that's the reason why it bothers me. And I'm terrified that it's going to rain and there's going to be ice.
Yeah.
Because I'm so terrified of sleeping right now. I'm
Yeah.
like so terrified of it because last time I slipped on grass, it didn't go that well. So
Yeah, you don't need help slipping.
I don't need it now. Yeah, I mean, when it gets below freezing, that's when it's just too much for me. Like, I don't want it to be that cold. It's not fair.
Yeah.
By the way, Mike discovered another anime that's so freaking strange and weird. I can't even describe it. It starts with something like, this anime series is about delinquents. Do not try this at home. Seriously. Don't try, man. Bad idea. Then it's like this weird thing. It's funny and great, but also so freaking weird. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And he starts to go, dear mother, I don't know, when I was in my second year of junior high school, I did this bad thing and ended up in this school. And then you have a message on screen. If you want to know what happened, read the manga. What the fuck? And Mike was, I'm pretty sure if you go read the manga, you'll have a message saying, if you want to see what happened, go watch the anime.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, it's cool. It's cool, but it's also like, wow, it's so crazy. Oh yeah, Aphrodite, that would be nice to just wait a few minutes and then the weather to change, but that's really not the case here.
Yeah.
There's a promise of a nice warm January day later in the month, but that's only on the extended forecast, and we all know how those tend to not happen. I wouldn't mind though. Like, definitely wouldn't mind. So yeah, Jesus. Why? Shut up, everyone. Oh my God. We only have like 2 minutes and a half left until we have to write again.
Let me tell you, I was looking up cat ear earphones to see if like any more was in stock on Amazon because I've been looking for like weeks. And I just found this site that has devil ear and moose ear headphones.
I think there are cat ears that you can append to your headphones. I'm pretty sure because I've seen something like that on one of PewDiePie's videos, because I've seen some headphones which I know don't come with the cat ears, and then they had the cat ears on them. So if I could find cat ears that you can append to stuff, I'd be so happy. I'd wear them all the time.
No, my daughters want some for her birthday, so I'm trying
devil
to
horns are also great.
Yeah, I was like, holy crap, now I want those.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think they're that up though. Is it? Yeah, because the ones I wanted that were like $20 for her birthday, or like they were out of stock, so I was waiting for them to come back.
Yeah, no, I get it. Do you guys still have your Christmas decorations on?
Yeah.
I've never had any Christmas decorations.
We took the balls off our little tree, but we still got the lights and everything on it because it's like a cool little night light that's out of the way.
Yeah, no, I still have them all out because I feel like I started late. So Sarah, I should ask. I asked the wrong question. Do your neighbors still have their decorations on because they started earlier?
Oh yeah, those fuckers do.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I almost went over to their house and like beat them to death with it the other day.
Why? What did they do?
It's pointed at my fucking house. So like if I try to do something in my living room, there's lights on my windows.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Moving around on my fucking blinds and shit.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, and it pisses me off more every day.
Yeah, I think the only good thing about their decorations was that you could make a point about it being a Christmas blizzard because there were Christmas decorations. And after that, it's like useless.
It didn't bother me up until Christmas so much, but once Christmas was over, I was like, okay, now you can fucking stop.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get
And
it.
I just don't know who points lights at other people's houses anyway. Like, what is wrong with you?
No clue. Okay, let's start the
Time.
final sprint. So 3, 2, 1, go. Bless you.
Thank you.
ready to rip another old trailer apart over there.
And time, ladies.
All right.
And I have to do math again.
All right. Oh, man. All right. Let's see.
777. That's
Awesome.
a good number.
That's funny.
Nice.
And my total for this stream is 3007.
Awesome.
Pretty good. Yeah. Thank you.
I only wrote like 5 words this time, but I needed to describe a character, and I realized I never described him in the first chapter.
Oh,
I
wow.
needed to go back and do that.
Oh, yeah. That's never fun.
I was like, wait, did I? Did I? I gotta read again.
Yeah, no, I have to read through the first 3 books too before I edit this one, I think. 'Cause I'm not sure about some details. Like tiny ones, but it still matters.
Yeah. I did 11:57 for this stream, so not including my 5
Nice.
words, so not bad.
Nice. We're doing pretty great.
Yeah.
Oh, Aphrodite has finally gone to bed, which is good, seeing that
Yes.
she hasn't slept at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems to have a little bit of a problem with that. So I'm glad she's sleeping.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
now on
same.
mine and Jazz's level of no sleep.
Oh God, that scares me. Like I'm like, how can you? Like I'd go insane. Like seriously, I'd be like, I don't do well with no sleep or not enough sleep.
Well, because when I went to bed at 3 a.m., that was right at the 24-hour mark for me. So
Okay.
I was like, I'm not really sleepy, but I don't want to fall asleep during football tomorrow. So that would be bad because both my teams are in the playoffs. So
Yeah, I get it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I still can't believe I'm having such a good day writing wise. I'm pretty pleased with that.
Oh wow, I'm only 400 words away from what I wrote this time last year.
Nice.
The entire month.
Really? That's awesome.
I'm like, wow, okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And I'm at like 11,000 plus for the entire manuscript, so I'm like 50% in, more than 50% in, because I'm targeting 20,000 words for this final installment. So
Okay, so that's gonna be the final book.
The final book in this arc.
Okay.
I just
need to know you're gonna wrap everything up because I'm just, waiting.
Did you read the third one?
I haven't. I bought it, but I didn't want to read it until like it was close to the time for the 4th one to come out.
You should read it. You should read it. I think you should read it.
I'll go ahead and read it. I just didn't want to have to wait as long as I did before.
It won't be that harsh of a wait. I mean,
no, you're fine.
I mean, it won't bother you that much that you don't have the next installment immediately. That is what I'm saying. I think. I don't know. I mean, it depends. But yeah, no, I want to wrap the Van and Parker story arc, and then I'm going to move on to a different character. Then you have three guesses.
Mm-hmm.
To figure out which character it is. I mean, it should be obvious by book 2, I think.
Yeah. I wondered if
CJ spends all of her time trying to fucking put me at 10. She just told me we stole a car.
What?
I'm like, what? She's like, not really.
Oh my God. What the hell? Is she trying to give you a heart attack?
I don't know. She said we stole a car, and I just went, like, what do you say to that? And she was like, not really.
Oh my God. Oh,
Thanks,
Aphrodite bacon is more important than pretty much everything in this world, so I totally get that.
Oh,
I don't think
noise.
he agrees.
That was Aris, by the way. He's like, you haven't acknowledged me in like an hour, so what the hell are you doing?
Well, he heard bacon. He goes, yeah, I gotta get my weight in here. I agree.
Yeah, no, he rarely gets any bacon because, I'm trying not to feed him too much stuff that isn't that great for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Look at him. Look at the little... Yeah. Okay, so Dude, this was like a really good writing. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Yeah, it went really well.
Yeah. I mean, for me, last night went well too when we finally wrote, because
Right.
I got 1,000 words. It was better than a lot of my writing days this year.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't actually write for that long last night, so to make any progress is worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we still made some progress. I was happy. I was happy.
Yeah, we did get carried away to start with, though.
Yeah, but that was fun too. I mean, those times are fun too.
Right.
Like,
well, and it would be a little different if like we were in the middle of some sort of like massive writing goal through the whole community or something, but
yeah,
you know, we were not.
I mean, to be fair, I'm always in a crisis like that because like every month is nano month for me.
Yeah, everyone else isn't as insane as you are, though, Alina.
I know. But what I'm trying to say is that it does me good to take some breaks sometimes. So
yeah, I'm sure.
last night was perfect for me because we had fun and we talked shit. But also I got some writing in, so I felt good about that. So yeah, it was nice. Plus,
it's like a hybrid.
Plus, after all that end of the world apocalyptic dreaming of before waking up for the stream, everything was so amazing all of a sudden, you know, like when you're sick for a while or you're in pain and then the pain goes away and everything seems amazing. That's how I was feeling during that stream. I guess we should promote stuff now.
Yeah.
That's a thing that we do on these streams before we wrap up. So
word.
Amber, you go ahead, please.
Don't you love how you're not first on these?
Yes, I absolutely love not going first on my own streams.
I watch you smile when you say my name first. That's funny.
Well, Alina, if and when you have children, remember putting them at the front of the alphabet does other things to them other than putting them in front of line in school.
Yeah.
So give them something at least a B or later.
It's good because whenever you're listed on some website or something, you're always first if they do it alphabetically. So in the long run, it will help them. Not that there's any name starting with an A that I think I want for my kids.
See,
so they're safe. Yeah,
you're good. Yeah. So I just have for I guess January really. The 14th, which is actually my birthday, we're doing our next live stream. Every day on hashtag Journey to Publications chat, we have a question of the day on Twitter. And every Tuesday, I have hashtag The Tortured Author at 7 p.m. And then my pre-sale is finally up for the ebook for Unknown Love. And the paperback version goes February 9th. So.
That's awesome.
How many pages is that sucker? It looks big.
It is 458.
Nice.
That's nice.
That's a big book.
Yeah, it's 107,000 words, roughly.
Nice.
Well, I could edit out of it.
Well, it depends on how you write on whether or not you can edit out a lot. Like some people are overwriters and some people are underwriters, so.
Yeah,
I'm definitely an overwriter. It was like 115 at the beginning. So
I do a little bit of both. Like I forget to describe things when I'm first writing, but I also tell you things 12 or 13 times.
Yeah, I mean it kind of depends.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
and some of that's because I'm a pantser.
Yeah, my first draft's always an underwritten because I don't do descriptions, and then by the time I go back and I add all the descriptions, I've overwritten. And I have to find a medium.
Yeah.
I don't have as much of a problem when I'm in the middle of editing with the overwriting. I tend to rein it in a little better when I'm like readdressing the situation than when I'm like, oh, I need to describe that thing while I'm like in the mode of like actually writing.
I get that. Yeah. It's like, I mean, because I don't skip anything, I don't usually underwrite.
Yeah.
I tend to keep, I sometimes do this thing where I have a vague statement that needs explanation, and my editor will go like, explain this or cut it all out. It doesn't work like this. It's too vague. But I mean, I usually think she cuts about 5 to 10% just to tighten everything up, which to me, that's just, I mean, that's not bad. Not really bad. Because it's bits and pieces here and they add up, but it's not like, I mean, it's rarely an entire scene. Then again, when I write longer stuff, it tends to be an entire scene, but it's still like 5% of the content deleted in the end, which is okay. I mean, I never had a thing like I wrote this and now I have to cut 10,000 words out of it. That never happened to me. Which is cool, but yeah, I totally get why if you're painting, even if you're partially painting, you either forget to add in some stuff or explain it 3 times or
because the thing is like I'm like, I know this thing needs to be mentioned, so then I reiterate it over and over again.
And another thing I do is that I started doing like the character bios, and I do that for the main characters where I just add their name and a brief description, and then I have one for others where I just have their names and their roles so that I don't forget their names. But then I'll go lazy. I'll get lazy and not do that. And between chapter 1 and 7, one of my main characters has 2 different surnames.
I've done that.
I've been there.
I did that on All Investigations, and because I was reading through it again, I was like, oh, look what I did. I changed his surname. That's great. That's amazing.
I had a character who I had pronounced his name in my head, and I turned a T into a P. So like halfway through the story, his name that had a T in the middle of it suddenly had a P in the middle of it because my mind remembered the sound but not correctly.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
And then I was like, who the hell is this person? Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome. Speaking of your horror writing and painting, Sarah, it's your turn to promote stuff.
Oh yeah, I started talking. Sorry.
It's no problem. It's no problem. I just don't want to forget, the promotion because that's important, and I know you always try to get away with it. Fine.
My links are down below. I have a regular update video tomorrow, which will come out probably in the first half of the day, and then I will have my first AuthorTube NewTuber video out on Wednesday.
Yay.
And yeah, so if you know anyone who's not on that first list and you think that they'd like to be included, or if you are one of those people, then shoot me a message. I already have the list for this week, so you'll have to wait until 2 weeks from now, but
that's awesome though.
So
it's really cool what you're doing.
It'll be fun.
And I'm super thrilled about having more content from you. I am.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It might be less impressive than you think it is.
I don't think so. I've seen you drunk streaming, and I enjoy that. So it's okay.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll be doing during football is like editing a video because I've got 4 made. I just haven't gotten around to editing them.
Yeah, I have a couple videos to edit. I just am not looking forward to it. Speaking of live streams, though. Tomorrow, we'll have the first genre talk stream of the year on Nikki's channel, and this year we're going to change it, and we're going to do it every other month. And between this, we're going to do a read-along where we both read a book and then we discuss it, and we'll announce the book tomorrow in the genre talk one, and everyone will have a month if they want to read it with us. And we're trying to go through all the genres we've discussed. So I think the first one is a bit of literary fiction. I'm trying to remember what the book is called. Wait, give me a second, because I have it saved. Oh, Jesus. Come on, baby. There we go. I can't find it. That's great. Oh, because it's on the right tab. It's called Kiss of the Spider Woman by Manuel Puig, or whatever, however you pronounce his name. But yeah, Kiss of the Spider Woman should be interesting. So
That sounds interesting.
I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to go check it out now.
Yeah,
Sounds like
I
it might
didn't.
have to do with Lolf, but that's a D&D insight there. That's probably not reasonable.
I've no idea. Nikki wanted to read it, and she recommended it, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So
Is it like
sounds
dark
cool.
fantasy? Is that what it is? Because it sounds like it's dark fantasy.
Yeah, it does sound.
Wait a second. Come on.
I'm sorry, I made you reopen.
It's not the problem. It's not the problem at all. Let's see if I can find its description real fast. No, it just opened the book for me. Give me one second.
Okay. And is this something Nikki's read already then?
No, she just had it on her TBR and she wanted to read it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
We're trying to go with books neither of us has read.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Okay, there it is. Kiss of the Spider Woman. It's literary fiction. So the description says, sometimes they talk all night long. In the still darkness of their cell, Molina reweaves the glittering and fragile stories of the films he loves, and the cynical Valentin listens, or whatever. I don't know. It sounds Romanian as a name, but it's not. It really sounds like a straight up literary fiction with maybe some magical or supernatural element to it, or just they're in a cell in prison, so I assume it's kind of dark.
Probably.
Right.
Okay, and some betrayal happening. Okay, great.
Oh, betrayal.
It's one of those synopses that doesn't tell you much about the book, and it's like one paragraph long. So there are two guys in a cell, and they're probably talking about the past.
That's the biggest problem is like when you have that kind of thing, then you might be inclined to go look at like an actual review, except the actual review might be both incorrect and written in a way that doesn't actually help you either. So
yeah, I know,
like,
but the thing is, like, I enjoy going into books not knowing much about them. I think it's the best thing ever, because sometimes you're super surprised. Otherwise, other times you end up crying your eyes out by chapter 2. But it's okay, because you still enjoyed the book and then read the entire trilogy, and that would be Red Rising for me. And speaking of that, I want to publicly say I finally found like a popular and super hyped up author that I actually enjoy, and that's Maggie Stiefvater. And I read her one of her books. It's called The Scorpio Races, which I think is freaking phenomenal. It has water horses, like actual water horses, the darker Irish take on the myth with man-eating horses, and oh my god, it's so good. And I started the Raven Cycle as well. I've listened to book 1. But then I took a break because I want to go through some Naomi Novik. I want to reread the first book of her Temeraire series and then finish the series because it's got dragons in it. Also, it's Naomi Novik. But yeah, sometimes I read mainstream stuff, not just indie stuff.
Yeah.
It's rare though. It's rare though, because there's so little time and there are so many books I want to read. But yeah, that's it. I have the stream. My books are all linked down below. Head over to alina-popescu.com/freereads if you want to try some of my books for free. And keep an eye on this channel. There are more videos coming, definitely. Soon.
Awesome.
Okay, thanks everyone for being here with us. I hope you had a productive writing. We'll have another one on Saturday, and don't forget on Fridays at 7 p.m. CST. I'm always on Sarah's channel for her write-in. When's yours? When's your next one? The write-in.
The write-in is at the end of the month on Jazz's channel. So the 27th.
Okay, cool. I will announce it again.
Yeah, we're trying to set something up for Sundays for like weekly write-ins instead of just talking, but I've got to go through this first month to see how my sleep schedule is going to be.
Yeah.
So we'll figure that out probably next month.
Yeah, and I assume you have to figure out the time too, because I know Sky has hers at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
On Sundays.
Yeah, ours will definitely be like probably noon or later because I won't go to work till 5, so I'll have to like sleep earlier in the morning.
I'll have my entire Sunday to sprint with you guys, which is great.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want you here.
I'm sorry I'm making things so difficult. Unfortunately.
No, it's fine. That's the
unfortunately. Yeah, waking up at 2:45 a.m. for more than once a week is a bit too much. I'm too old for that shit. I'm sorry.
It's a little much.
Yeah, once a week I can do it, and even then I fuck up sometimes. As we know, last week I forgot to set up my alarm like an idiot. So yeah, it's. I'm sorry. I wish I didn't live in the future, but you know, hey, we can all move here.
Say that. You can actually say I live in the future.
Yeah, definitely, I can. Oh my God, go away, dog. So yeah, thanks everyone for being here. We'll see you soon, and have a nice Saturday. Bye.
Bye.